my chickadees. Welcome to the back 40. It's Juju. And it's time for another Freaky Friday. Woo! Alright, you know, in case you don't know, let me tell you. We're doing urban legends for Freaky Friday. Take a break from the bedtime stories for a while. And we've been decorating. This is our little urban legend journal where I put all the information in. And we use the book The Scariest Urban Legends in the United States. And put the United States and this around. Now, some of my Canadian friends out there, hey y'all, wanted me to do some Canadian legends. Well, I'm looking. If you know any, put them down in the comment. Otherwise, I'm going to have to look that up. Okay, then we did some gel paint, art paint. We'll be doing that kind of stuff on pages. And then what in my Audible, I looked at Miss Susan Hill. She has a whole series of urban legends of the USA. So we started with our first book, which was California, the Seas. So it was California and Connecticut was the second sea, okay? So we did California last week, and now we're doing Connecticut this week. Right. This like this, okay? So we have Connecticut. Now when I talk about it, I'm going to do my little sky thing over here to practice what Miss Shirley Ain't Pulp did. Now Miss Shirley Ain't Pulp has Arts Before Breakfast every morning except for on Thursdays. And at 7:30 Central Time. Look her up, Ain't Pulp. Come on over there. It's interactive, wonderful group. See you there. Okay, so the reason I brought her up was because she did a ink blending journal card, so I thought I'd practice that in this urban legend book. Okay, and I have broken china, faded jeans, and this is some cracked pistachio. Okay, all right. So I'm gonna play with my inks while we talk about Connecticut. Okay, there's Connecticut. Connecticut is real little. See how little that is over there by the ocean? You know. Okay, so when I went in listening to it, looking at it, I started, okay, let's see what kind of urban legends that Connecticut has. Okay, to be such a small town, this thing had like 12 ghost hunting episodes alone. 12 different locations that are like the United States most, you know, or the state's most haunted stuff, okay? I'm like, oh my Lord. Okay, out of all the mental institution hauntings, Connecticut is the one that's most haunted. It's a little state, okay? Alright, so the first one is Union Cemetery in Easton, Connecticut. Okay, it's a little small cemetery, and it is supposed to be haunted. And you have paranormal activities where figures are seen and all of this business. Okie dokie. Now let me tell you something. After reading this stuff and listening to this and looking at this, a JUJU is not going to Connecticut. JUJU is not going anywhere around Connecticut. Okay? So I won't be visiting y'all in Connecticut. I'm sorry. It's just not happening. Okay? Fairfield State Hospital is the most haunted hospital in the state. Mental institutions. Remington Arms and Bridgeton Port is a haunted factory. And like deaths and suicide and unexplained stuff happen there. Okay? Juleytown, Cornwall. There is no wildlife at all in that place. None. The possums won't even stay there. So if the possums don't stay there, JUJU ain't gonna stay there. Okay? Something wrong with a skunk or the possum's not gonna hang around. Then you have 1754 House Inn in Woodbury. That is a house that is haunted, where people that was there, because it used to be a restaurant and grill, and people there actually see ghosts. They see these people, unexplained voices, you know. This place is so bad that the ghost hunters have been doing episodes and TV episodes and stuff there. Y'all remember that episode he had where they heard the ghost and the noise and stuff, and everybody freaked out? And that dude he always calls that has a ghost always do something to him. He was all freaking out and got sick. That's Connecticut. Okay, and then there is Yankee Peddler Inn in Torrington. Okay, they have soldiers hunt the place, and a woman's figure be hunting the place. All that going on, the voices, all that unexplained touches and all that. No more Connecticut. Okay, then there is another state hospital. Do not go to the mental state hospitals in Connecticut. Anywhere in Connecticut.
Anywhere at all.
It's not funny. They don't gotta edit this.
Oh, shit.
Now see, I was on a roll and you messed me up.
I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I am.
Let's see him backpedal. Okay. Norwich State Hospital in Preston. Another state hospital. Do not go to any mental institution in Connecticut. They're all haunted. If you ain't crazy when you go in, you're going to be crazy when you come out. If you come out. Because some folks have been coming out. Sterlington Opera House. That one was the episode that was on the Ghost Hunters too. And that's the one where they was in the opera house and they had the noise and the ball flew back to them and the thing went around, and up there where the music thing's supposed to play, you know, they had the unexplained encounter, I guess you would call it. This is hard. I don't think this is gonna work. Okay. The Sterlington Opera House. Rough. That's where the craziness is. And they had that episode. And all them explained things happened. You know. No. No. I don't like this. This is too hard, y'all. Maybe we can do some jelly plating with it. Okay. I was going to try it, though. Heard somebody mention it from the Dollar Tree. It don't work. This one works wonderful. Makeup brush. Okay. We got some stormy skies, cause some home. Now, we have Gunnington Cemetery. And I put my ink over it. I don't know what city in Connecticut that is, but I guess it don't matter because I ain't going anyway, so I don't even know. But anyway, it's Gunnington Cemetery. In Gunnington Cemetery, it's a little small cemetery, but yeah, people said that it's been haunted. They've been hearing voices, unembodied voices, and seeing dark shadows and that kind of stuff. Now, this one is the Devil's Hop Yard in East Paterson, over by Chapman's Falls. Devil's Hop Yard. Do I need to say anymore? Supposedly, in the devil's hop yard that was Satan himself was supposed to have enjoyed staying up on this big rock above this big waterfall, and his little minions or whatever down there making curses and stuff and all that kind of stuff. And so they say that you can hear demonic voices and that kind of stuff there, and see dark figures, and people in Chapman have known to see the dark figures and that kind of stuff. So okay. But anyway, that's what they say. I don't know. I'm not going to Chapman's Falls. If you live in Chapman's Falls, around Chapman's Falls, or Connecticut, your home, I'm so sorry. But that's enough to keep me from visiting you. Okay, the next one, and this is the freakiest one that I read. Because after 12 y'all with the huntings, I didn't even look up anymore about the UFO sightings, the unexplained curses and hunts and deaths, because there's somebody named Dooley, this Dooley Hill Quarantine that we didn't talk about. Okay, that man was ancestor went all the way back to the 70 AD, and he tried to overthrow King Henry VIII, and his whole family, past and future, is cursed, have untold horrors, and everybody that was in his family, especially if they came there and everything, they wound up committing suicide, dying, having all kind of stuff, and just really bad stuff. One of his, I guess maybe one of the last, whatever, of his lineage or whatever, wind up being, having issues. Of course, they said he was schizophrenic and being diagnosed or whatever. But anyway, the man had problems. Didn't have problems before he got there, but had problems when he left. So, a lot of the family tragedy, a lot of them, had unexplained deaths or committed suicide, that kind of stuff. It's not as good to have that as your last name, apparently, and be kin to him. It's not a good thing. So we also have this Shredker's house, and it's the haunting in the Connecticut house is, I think, like the book, whatever was written about. Okay, anyway. I was trying to find my water brush. That episode on there talks about this house and this family that was in this house, and all of them have had suicides, killings, and unexplained deaths, and in this house, and it's haunted, and they've had all kind of problems. And it just has not been a very good experience. Anime, TV show, and a book about it. I mean, a TV show and a book. Okay, I'm just saying. They've been on the haunted, ghost haunted things, and it has not been debunked. One thing has, but the other thing hadn't. If you go to the house or whatever, unexplained things happen. You're supposed to see dark figures. You're supposed to see demons and hear demons and ghosts and all this stuff. That's just enough to keep me away. Okay, and first of all, why would you go while that's going to happen? That's like getting out there last week and holler Charman. Why? Why would you? I mean, really, why would you? It don't make no sense. So, I quit reading. I told Bonnie I'm done. It was enough for me. I quit reading. I put the stuff up. I did not look about the UFOs. I did not look about the unexplained sightings. I did not look about the other curses. I didn't look about none of that. This was enough for me. And I damn sure didn't read. I'm sorry. I daggum sure didn't read about no legends, no urban legends anymore, because that was enough. And that was just one thing. But I didn't know about Connecticut until now, and now I know. And now I know it is the most haunted city in the United States for its size and the size population that it has and is. And that's enough for me not to go visit. And if I get to the point where I can retire and do my traveling, I will not be traveling to Connecticut. And I pray to good Lord above that I don't have to go to Connecticut to witness anything. I pray I don't have to go there for work or any of that kind of stuff, because I don't know if I'm going to make it. I'm probably just going to tell them no. Can't go, it's haunted. But there we go. That is our page, all decorated. That is our story of Connecticut and all of their hauntings, enough for me to even quit reading about it. So if you're in Connecticut, I do not mean to offend you, and I am sorry. I won't be coming visiting you, but I still love you. Okay, y'all have a good Friday, a good weekend. I'll see you on the next go round. Love you. Bye.